Hi, I'm Julianna. I am a sophomore at GHS and I am 15 years old. I've been at Glenkirk since kindergarten because we moved to Glendora when I was like 5 or 6. So I think I've been going there now for like 10 or 11 years. So yeah, it's always been like my church and I just feel really at home there. And it's good to know that I have a place like Engage where I can come and like meet with my friends. So yeah, that's always been like just a safe place for me. I really like music. I'm in the show choir at my school, and that's been really fun. And I've been in show choir since I think 8th grade, and I'm also on the worship team at Engage, and that's also really fun. I'm just like really like music overall. Um, I have picked up like quite a few hobbies over the course of the pandemic. Um, I recently started taking tennis lessons, and that's been really fun because I was never like really into sports. I had never really like was on like a school team or whatever. So it's been fun to do that because it also just like gives me a chance to get out of the house. I really like drawing, and that's something I've kind of picked up over like quarantine. And yeah, I would say I'm okay at it. I actually got like this like digital pen for Christmas, and there's this like app on my tablet that I can use and I can draw on that. So yeah, I'm still kind of experimenting with that. Actually, in middle school, because I was in choir in middle school too for only 1 year, but we did a Sound of Music play, and that was really cool because I got to like work the curtains and like pull them and open them and shut them. So it was like my first time kind of being on like a stage crew, I guess. And my friends like helped move the sets too, and that was really fun. In freshman year, I was in show choir. We like prepare a set every year, and then we like go to competitions and perform it, and we compete with other show choirs. And that was like one of the funnest things I've ever done. And I was really sad because we didn't get to do our last like competition before we got shut down. And it's been really sad that we didn't get to do it this year. But I'm really hoping that we can start it up again like junior year. Oh, that's hard. Um, huh. Actually, we were gonna do, we thought about doing like a musical this year, but instead of like doing our competition, but that ended up not working out. And like because we got to vote on what musical we wanted to do, and one of them was Newsies, and that's like one of my favorite shows. So I think if we ended up doing that, I would want to play Catherine, one of my favorite roles. I don't know if this counts as a musical because it was like a movie first, but I really love Sound of Music. And I think actually another one of like my favorite roles that I would want to play is Gleeful because I really love her. I started freshman year in like, I think it was sometime in like the beginning of school. Um, And I got to do like worship team, and we were like still meeting in the gathering center for like 6 months before everything got shut down. And that was honestly really fun. And I still really like to do worship. It's like, it's not the same as how we used to do it, but I think that like, especially Adam has done like a really good job. And like with me and Caroline, like we still get a lot of opportunities to do worship. And I'm really grateful for that because I really love being on the worship team. That was my first time, and I was really nervous before that because like I had only ever done it with Engage, and like I just didn't know what to expect. But I really loved it, and it was really like cool to be up in front of all of those people. And yeah, I would totally do it again. Like it was really fun. Yeah, that's a loaded question. Um, I think definitely, yeah, it's not your fault. I I of course like really like worship, and I would like to like continue doing that. One thing I really like been like interested in, especially in the past couple months is like psychology. And that's just always been really interesting to me. And I'm in like a Healthy Minds club at my school, and I've actually like looked into like getting a psychology or like sociology degree at colleges. And I don't know a lot about it yet, but I know that I am interested in it. Well, I think it's always important to like, because psychology has a lot to do with like talking about your feelings and like relationships with other people. And I think I've always been interested in that. And I think it's really important to have those kinds of conversations with other people. I think that I feel like I've connected with God the most when I went on like, I've never really been on a mission trip before because I haven't gotten the chance. But I went to like Forest Home in middle school, and yeah, just like when we went on trips or like we went to serve somewhere with Engage, I think that was kind of really special for me, and it helped me get closer to God, because like you kind of just like get out and like you serve God, and it's a really like nice feeling to have. Because I remember one time we went into like this neighborhood and we helped like give out food. I think it was like some sort of food drive, and we got to deliver it to some people who were living in like that neighborhood, and they were just like so nice, and they were so grateful for what we were doing for them. And that just made me feel so good, and like it gave me a way to like share God's love with those people, if that makes sense. When COVID first started, that was really surprising for me. And I think I have definitely like struggled a lot since so much was taken away from me. I actually said this in like a school project that I had to do, where I had to say something that I was grateful for. But I think I'm really thankful for like flexibility, because especially with like online school, I'm really glad that I don't have to get up and like get dressed in the morning and like make a lunch and make sure like my schoolwork is in my backpack and like walk to school. And yeah, I'm really glad that like I feel like life has just gotten like a little slower. And although that's been kind of like frustrating at first, I think it's also been really good for me, because I feel like I've gotten like more chances to like appreciate like the small things and like spend more time with my family and kind of like get to know myself a little bit. I could go on about the shows I watch forever. Oh my gosh. I've watched a lot of shows in my time at home. Netflix is so great. I think one of my favorite ones, I just recently finished this, like literally a couple days ago, but there's this like BBC show that's on Netflix, and it's called Sherlock. And oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's only like, they do like episodes, and the episodes are like an hour and a half long each. So like, it's like you're watching a movie every time you watch the episode. But I love that show so much. It's like so funny, but at the same time, that's one of my favorites. I feel like one of the first things I would do is like go to Disneyland or something, especially because I miss it so much. I haven't gone in so long, especially since everything is shut down. But I love Disneyland. It's one of my favorite places. So yeah, I would definitely go there.